So as we set up this screen, I would just like to tell you about the award. As its ongoing pursuit to establish design as a tool for national competitiveness, CII initiated the CII Design Excellence Awards from the year 2011. In its 7th year now, today we are pleased to announce the winners of CII Design Excellence Awards 2017. The India Design Council endorses CII Design Excellence Awards. The CII Design Excellence Award is the acknowledgement and celebration of Indian design and is the only awards program that has been consistently recognizing the design stars in India. The awards showcases the emerging face of design in India and its newer manifestations. In the true CII fashion, these awards follow a rigorous and objective assessment process. So I'll give you an example. In this year's award, 10 jury members from wide-ranging disciplines from within India and overseas assessed 133 entries which entered the final round of assessment. And now, on behalf of CII, we thank the members of the jury for their support and participation. So, as an recognition, as an acknowledgement, we would like our chief guest and other dignitaries to felicitate the jury members with a small token of memento. So I will call upon stage the jury members one by one. I would request them to come on stage and receive their memento. So can we have it on screen? Okay. Okay. So first I will call upon stage Mr. Alex Velasco, Associate Professor at HICC D.Y. Patil University, to come up on stage and receive his gift. Thank you. Next, we call upon stage Jillian Youngs, Head of Innovation and Impact, Professor of Creative and Digital Economy, University of Westminster. Thank you. Next, we call upon stage G.V. Srikumar, Professor and Head, Industrial Design Center, IIT Bombay. Thank you. Next, we call upon stage Mike Knowles, Director, Creative Innovation Projects, Ansal University. Thank you. Next, we call upon stage Pramod Khadilkar, Director of Design Research at HICC D.Y. Patil University. Thank you. Next, we call upon stage Sally Wade, Director, Sheffield Institute of Arts, Sheffield Hallam University, UK. Thank you. Next, we call upon stage Sri Balakrishna Patil, Innovation Strategist and Business Designer. Thank you. Next, we call on, I think, who is on the dais already, Srini R. Srinivasan, President-elect 2017-19 World Design Organization and CEO Lumium. Next, we already have another jury on stage, U.B. Desai, Director, IIT Hyderabad. And last but not the least, we call upon stage Yoshiharu Sugawara, President, GK Dynamics Incorporated, Japan. Okay, with that, we will come to the main part of this award ceremony, which is the awards for the winners of this year's CI Design Excellence Awards. And there will be total 23 awards comprising of 4 category winners and 19 subcategory winners. So first we will start with the subcategory winners in the visual communication category. And the first subcategory is visual identity. So the winner in this particular category is State Bank of India rebranding. So I request the representative to come up on stage and take the award. The second subcategory is environments, and the winner for this subcategory is Museum of Socialism, Jayaprakash. The next subcategory is packaging graphics, and the winner in this subcategory is Soul Tree. The next subcategory is publications, and there is a joint winner in this subcategory, and I will call upon stage one by one. The first winner is Style of India. The second winner in this subcategory is Witness Kashmir. So now we go up on the next category, which is industrial design. And the first subcategory under this is capital goods, and the winner for this subcategory is KL2 Platen Injection Molding Machine. The next subcategory is tools, equipments and gauges, and there is a joint winner in this subcategory, and I call upon stage the first winner, Machine Fending Robot. Another winner in this subcategory is Autonomous Mobile Robot. The next subcategory is Health and Personal Care, and the winner in this subcategory is the Uterus Collection. Subcategory is Architectural and Interior Products, and the winner in this subcategory is Pod. I think that if there are, okay. The next subcategory is Packaging Structure, and the winner in this subcategory is Imami Boroplus by Injection Tube Cap. The next subcategory is Electronics, Computers and Communication Products, and the winner in this subcategory is Wireless Centralized AC Control System. We would like to hear a round of applause for all the winners who are getting the awards. So we would like to hear it loud from you. The next subcategory is Industrial Design Home Products, and the winner in this subcategory is Chuck Tableware Products. The next subcategory is household appliances, and the winner is Multi-Flame Control Brass Burner Hobs. If there are no representatives, then we will go to the next subcategory, which is Leisure Products, and the winner is Fable Lamp. round of applause please for the winners. The next subcategory is lifestyle, and the winner is the contemporary bamboo hangers. Now we come to the next main category, which is interaction design, and the subcategory for this is mobile apps, and the winner in this subcategory is Quit Karo, helping get rid of tobacco habits. The next subcategory is business and productivity, and the winner is Amagi MIX. The next subcategory is consumer, home and personal, and the winner in this subcategory is Spin Tails. Round of applause please for all the winners. Now we come to the last category, which is mobility design, and the first subcategory under this is two-wheelers, and the winner is FZ25. The next subcategory is mobility design, automobile accessories, and the winner in this particular subcategory is KB Modular Air Treatment System for Commercial. Now we come to the most important part of this awards, the four main category winners, and I would like to call upon stage the first category winners, which is visual communication. In the category of visual communication, the award goes to Museum of Socialism, Jayaprakash. Please give them a round of applause. They have won it out of 133 entries. In the industrial design category, the award goes to the Uterus Collection. So, congratulate them for taking the category winning prize. In the interaction design category, the category winner is Spin Tails. Spin Tails. Okay, so we are back. Good. Congratulations. The last category winner for today's award ceremony goes to Hercules Brute. So this is the mobility design category. So with this, we come to the end of this award session, and after this, we would request our honorable chief guest to present his address, inaugural address.
So good afternoon. I think we were supposed to end this in the morning, but I think we've just stepped beyond the afternoon thing. So my apologies for showing up a bit late, but thank you very much for this opportunity. Delighted CII, NID and Government of Telangana have collaborated to bring India Design Summit to our own city of Hyderabad. Delighted that we have number of very prominent designers, number of very prominent people on the dais. Let me start by thanking the CII Telangana President Sri Rajanagaru. Thank you, sir, for ensuring that we got this event to Hyderabad. We just completed, as was mentioned, the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, and now Hyderabad is also become home to the India Design Summit. Delighted about it. Priya Paul, the chairperson of CII, National Committee in Design, and chairperson also of the Park Hotels. Thank you, Priya, for gracing us with your presence. And I must tell you that lovely handloom sari you're wearing from Pochampalli is a great design. So my compliments, Priya. I had to plug my state somewhere. You know, obviously all the Bangalore guys and Pune guys and Bombay guys have won the awards, except I think Alpla, which is Hyderabad. So after giving so many awards to, you know, so many enterprising people from Bangalore and Pune and Bombay and Nashik and also Patna, I think I had to plug in my, Lucknow in fact, plug in my state. So Priya, thank you for that. And I also must tell you, Priya, आप जब बात कर रही थी, तो एक दो बार power गया. Even that was by design. वो भी हमारा strategy था. In fact, Professor Pradyumna Vyas of the Director of National Institute of Design and also the Member Secretary of India Design Council, welcome you, sir. In fact, Professor Vyas, I do have a bone to pick with you. एक ज़माने में हमें NID यहाँ बनाने का मौका मिला था. फिर सडनली उस स्टेट का बाइफर्केशन हो गया तो विजयवाड़ा चला गया. नाउ आई नीड योर हेल्प इन गेटिंग एन NID to Hyderabad, and I do hope it ties in nicely with Professor Desai's and Rajshree's plans and proposal. So welcome, sir. Ms. Rajshree Pati, who's a dear friend and also the chairman and managing director of Rajshree Sugars and Chemicals. Thank you, Rajshree, for that brilliant suggestion about India Design Center. I'm going to talk about it in a bit. Professor UB Desai, I've just warned him that he should लोग समझने लगेंगे कि आपका और विजय माल्या का कुछ ताल्लुक है. UB Group and UB Desai. But Professor Desai, you should call yourself Uday Desai from now on. और आप एक चीज हमारे लिए कर सकते हो, यहाँ पे थोड़ा आपने बताया कि आप इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर हो, तो यहाँ की इलेक्ट्रिकल सर्किट को थोड़ा ठीक कीजिए, क्योंकि एज ए स्टेट वी आर पावर सरप्लस स्टेट, पर लगता है यहाँ पे सर्किट में कुछ गड़बड़ है. तो आई थिंक वी नीड टू गेट दैट सॉर्टेड आउट. थैंक यू प्रोफेसर देसाई फॉर बीइंग हियर. Srini Srinivasan, President-elect 2017 to 19, World Design Organization and also CEO of Lumium. Srini, that was a brilliant speech and great presentation. And thanks for, bringing it to our notice that an Indian city could also aspire for the World Design Organization event. And I promise you, we'll do everything in our capacity to make sure that city is Hyderabad and Hyderabad alone. No matter all these nice guys from Bangalore, Pune, Bombay, we all love you. But we just love our city a bit more. My Industry and IT Secretary, Jayesh Ranjan, and of course, a dear friend, a very strong supporter of industry in India, the past president of Confederation of Indian Industry, Naushad Forbes. I've asked him several times, but he doesn't want to own up. I keep asking him, Forbes magazine में क्या-क्या करते हो? बोलते हैं कि हमारे है नहीं. But I think I strongly have a feeling and suspicion that it's his, but he's just not owning up to it. Anyways, great seeing you all. Thank you, and also to my all the distinguished audience, and also my friends from the media. I have to share with you, in fact, design intuitively sometimes, we like good designs. In fact, my wife, she keeps asking me, this is an iPhone 5S. She keeps asking me, there is iPhone 10 now. Why the hell do you use this? Why do you hang on to this thing? I just keep telling her, I like the feel of it. I like the design of it. So people, I think human beings, by nature, by intuition, we love good design. I think, in fact, as we walked in onto the podium, Rajshri said, she just sat into the chair that was assigned, and she said, this could be designed better. It's intuition. It's intuitive to human beings to appreciate good designs, be it a part of nature, or, as we all know, I'm going to get a bit philosophical, and I also have a written speech, so I'm going to go back to it. We are very intuitive when it comes to appreciating great designs, as I've mentioned, be it in nature, and you also obviously know there's a shape to our galaxy, there's also a pattern to our solar system, and there's also a shape to the atoms and molecules. For those of you, I'm a biotech student, so I had to plug in atoms and molecules somewhere as well. We need to see design as an internal and essential ingredient to the universe that we live in. Even animals exhibit their ability to conceive and appreciate design. For example, the geese form a V pattern when they fly in a flock, or spider when it weaves a web, it does according to a design, and that's why we all love the Spider-Man, right? And bees also build a beehive with a specific design. Humans, obviously, we tend to take design to a new level altogether. In fact, I would go to the extent of saying, design is the hallmark of a civilization. The higher the maturity of a civilization, more we see patterns and designs in their architecture, in art, and in technology as well. Greek civilization, Roman civilization, Mauryan Empire, Mughal Empire, the Renaissance, the modern age, they all have their unique designs in various aspects of life. They all are characterized by a design which we can identify with that civilization. If you go around the city of Hyderabad, there are certain very, very strong design elements which come to the fore depending on which era you were living in. Go to Charminar, or go see the Mecca Masjid, or you come to the newer part of the town, you would see different design elements which are reflective of the times we lived in. Design, as I've mentioned, is an integral part of our modern life. It defines our lifestyle, it defines our cities, it defines our tools, it defines our costumes, our gadgets, Well, this is extremely strange, as I have mentioned. We've had GES 3 days, not a single glitch, and one event, and we have 4 power outages. I don't know what's happening. We have countries that have made great progress in technology, in art, in improving the standard of living, and are also characterized by great emphasis on finer aspects of design, appreciating it, creating it, nurturing it, and celebrating it. Great countries have developed and equipped their schools and colleges, institutions and academies with great designers as well. They've taught their population to appreciate and also indulge in design. In the West and the Far East, they have some great schools of design. India, as was pointed out by Professor Vyas, has also come out with a national design policy. And we also have some institutes of repute in the form of National Institute of Design, which we're very proud of. A good design is certainly appreciated by all. We look at it, we feel it, or experience it, and we say, wow, that's a great design. Design has helped in creating steam engines, internal combustion engines. Design has also helped in creating automobiles and planes. Design has helped in creating semiconductor chips and software programs as well. Design has been a part of our scientific revolution, our industrial revolution, our digital revolution, and also the internet revolution. We are now witnessing Industrial Revolution 4.0. And once again, design, I believe, is going to be at its heart. We may have completely missed out on Industrial Revolution 1.0, where we saw the first machines put to work in cotton mills, in iron works, powered by steam engines. India got introduced to Industrial Revolution 2.0 through our British masters who have ruled us for more than two centuries, the assembly line manufacturing, using coal-powered, diesel-powered engines. And we've been able to become part of Industrial Revolution 2.0, 3.0, though as a follower in computerizing and automating processes of mass production. The countries which took the lead in each of these revolutions, either England or Japan or United States, have become economic superpowers, transforming the lives of its people, of their people drastically. When it comes to Industrial Revolution 4.0, India certainly has a great opportunity, and we should not become a follower, but we should be one of the prominent leaders for the rest of the world as well. And it is our duty in this summit to give the tools for Industrial Revolution 4.0 to our people, to our students, to our young children, so that they can tinker with them, they can create, they can ideate, they can improve, and then lead, which is exactly what Rajshri was talking about, India Design Center based in Hyderabad. Countries like India, whose biggest strength today is our human capital, can be a leading contender to lead the design interventions, to lead the design disruptions which are going to take place in Industrial Revolution 4.0. Let's take a look at what happened in the software industry. I don't want to name names, but 4 young men, fresh out of college, got together, tapped away software codes in their laptops. The barrier to entry was quite low. They didn't need much capital. Most of the software tools were open source, HTML, MySQL, Apache, Tomcat, and so on. By spending energy, using their talent, they could create e-commerce portals, they could create wealth, they could create business opportunities, they could create employment opportunities, and more importantly, they could disrupt legacy processes. Now, can the same 4 young men come together and build a plane? Come out with, something even more unique? Not really. The reason being, the software tools that are required to build a plane are expensive. The hardware tools that are required to build a plane are also expensive. The material is expensive. Getting parts made is also expensive. But the good news is, collaboration, open sourcing, that helped the software entrepreneurs world over, is also about to change the hardware entrepreneurship efforts as well. The mechanical and the electronic designs are now open source. The hardware tools have become more cheap, more economical, and affordable. A surface mount PCB assembly machine, which used to cost a few crores, now costs only a few lakhs of Indian rupees. A hobbyist, an enthusiast, a tinkerer, an entrepreneur can now download a free design, make modifications, and start building prototypes to their products, to build their products. They can now test their ideas and see if they work, and then build a business around it. What happened to software in the late 90s is now going to happen in the hardware industry. And India should not miss the bus this time around. To make sure it does not, we are coming up in the state of Telangana with a collaborative platform, India's largest maker space, probably world's second largest, a prototyping and a design center called as T-Works. And this, I believe, is going to change the way we do business, especially with respect to design in the hardware space in India. We take inspiration from other maker movements, customize it to Indian needs, and create a unique institution. T-Works, as we call it, or it could collaborate and it could also be made a part of the India Design Center that Rajshri was mooting, would allow for almost anyone with an idea, young or old, a school student or a graduate or a retired professor, women or men, to collaborate with other talented individuals, to convert their ideas in their brains, to converge their designs on a paper or a PC, and then convert that design into a working prototype. You may have seen Tech Shop in the US, you may have seen the GE's first build, you may also have been exposed to several other maker spaces across the world. T-Works will help in building products in the domains of mechanical, electromechanical, electronics, and semiconductor space. It will also help you to build products in the fields of automobiles, IoT, avionics, drones, med devices, medical instruments, defense equipment, consumer electronics, telecom products, mobile devices, gadgets, sensors, so on and so forth. One could use the freely available tools, software, test and measurement equipment to build only one product, only limited by your imagination. We will have CNC machines and cutting machines of all kinds, the welding and carpentry tools, the PCB assembly machines, 3D printers of all ranges to help you build your prototypes. It will be open on non-discriminatory basis to every Indian. In fact, when we launched T-Hub, India's largest innovation lab, India's largest startup engine in Hyderabad about 2.5 years ago, that's when we also conceived this prototyping lab, which is going to be a unique partnership. And thank you, Professor Desai, for offering or for volunteering your partnership, which we believe is going to be extremely valuable. T-Works is going to be set up in a 250,000 square foot facility and will house equipment worth more than $20 million with many partners offering their tools, software, and equipment. T-Works will become one of the cornerstones, essential hub in the wheel in heralding new way of entrepreneurs, makers, doers, tinkerers in this country, and designers of all kinds. Aesthetic, textile, fashion, lifestyle, mechanical, technological will find T-Works as a much desired platform to collaborate, to foster and fuel new growth engines of the new industrial revolution. This is a facility that is going to come up, which is very, very close to here. In fact, it's about 2.5, 3 kilometers from here. And it will be up and running by this time next year. So once again, I wish this event, this conference, a huge success over the next 2 days. Many congratulations to all the winners and those guys who have done exceptionally well and who've, in fact, won several awards. All the guys from Bangalore, Pune, Nashik, Mumbai, and also the gentleman from Lucknow. I suggest you all move to Hyderabad really quickly because this is going to come up by this time next year. Thank you very much.
Now we would like to ask our chief guest, the minister, to give a felicitation to one of our special
take it to its right current shape. And I would call upon stage